Dan with S3 Archery here, and it's the middle of August, and so some of us are starting to think about whitetail season. Here in Minnesota we only have about a month to go before opener, and so I thought I would do a quick video kind of highlighting some of the differences that Joe and I and Andy are going to be doing here now going forward. During the spring and summer we do a lot of shooting, sometimes up to an hour a day depending on the weather, and especially when we get together then we have a lot of fun and are shooting longer than we probably should. And that long kind of shooting sessions are really good as far as working on fine-tuning your technique. You have a lot of fun with it, of course, but the problem is that you're loading up your muscles a lot, and so you might find that when you kind of start shooting, you start out, you're maybe not shooting as well, then all of a sudden you get into kind of the honeymoon phase of that session where you're shooting pretty well, and then it starts to taper off again. Now that we're getting close to hunting season though, we don't really want to practice that way. And so what we're going to do is we're going to actually focus on shorter sessions. For me, a lot of the times, if I can just sneak out for 30 arrows, or maybe 60 arrows, and then call it quits. Even if I'm shooting well, that's going to help me practice what I want to accomplish, which is make a really good shot cold. And so I've got right now my quiver on, and I've got my 5 arrows in here. One of them is a bear shaft. What I like to do is I like to start out with taking my bear shaft out, take a shot and make sure that it's still tuning well. Sometimes I find that when I'm cold I might draw a little bit further than when I warm up a little bit, or vice versa. And so make sure that that arrow is tuned correctly for me. Then I'm going to put that away, and I'm actually going to take the quiver off a lot of the times, grab one arrow, and I'm going to shoot that arrow. Then I'm going to go and retrieve it, go back to a different spot, shoot it, continue that process. So I'm actually zigzagging kind of throughout the yard, getting different distances, and always having a cold shot. What that's doing is it's helping me keep my muscles fresh, so hopefully I can get that consistent draw, keep that good form, and yet not use a previous arrow to help guide me. When you're hunting, you might be sitting in a blind for hours, whether it be a tree blind, ground blind, or you're spot and stalking. You haven't been shooting, and so to be able to take a cold shot and get it where you want, that's the culmination of hunting practice. And so thought we would do this quick little video. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know this and this isn't new to you, but watching us, you know we like to shoot, and so I thought I would highlight it for those of you who are maybe new, or maybe are starting to think about hunting season just a week before the season, when really it should be a month or even longer. So keep shooting out there, have a lot of fun, give us comments, and if you think that there's something that you want us to cover, go to our website, send us an email, or put a comment in there for us as well. We'll keep watching. Shoot straight, guys.